Hello and welcome to the solution video for the additional exercise 1 for the expert course. Let's jump right in. So here we should sum up the values from 0 to 1000. You could either do this that way or do 1000 run rows starting from 0. Both has the same result as 0 doesn't have a value. Then the next one is a little bit more tricky. Sequence. Now you should pay attention. You need to have 1001 rows starting from 0. Then also 1001 rows starting from 2000 and in descaling order, so -1. Then multiply row by row. If you know dynamic arrays, you know how to do this. And then sum all of this up. And now we can bring this formula together. So copy this in. Then copy this gradually in. Can now delete this here. And now also copy this part here inside the formula. And we have everything inside a single formula. Now bring this here in the cell and you see the result is as it should be. Now the numbers from 1 to 10 in a single row, so don't use your rows. We need to have the numbers in columns, separate columns to have it in a single row. And so simple, type in sequence, semicolon or comma and then 10, close brackets, and you have everything as it should be. Filter all the numbers larger than 3. So here filter and include if they are larger than 3. See, it's done. The unique values from this list here. Here, if you only would do this, you have a problem because it's longer than it should be because it's don't and it's as long as the original array because the or unique only select do checks column for these unique rows and not for the unique columns, and then you should here write in here for the optional arguments bycall a true or 1 works also, and you have the solution and only the unique values. You can transpose this array here with transpose. You can stack the result of the first two tasks and the transposed array with vstack. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you need to use the whole dynamic array here. And then you can also stack the results here from 3 to 5 here horizontally with a stack. And you see everything done here for the first tasks of dynamic arrays. Now we should create a 5 by 5 sequence matrix. Only type in sequence 5 rows, 5 columns, and it's done. Transpose this whole matrix into a single row with 2 rows. Use the plain vanilla solution and nothing of the optional arguments here. Transform this matrix into a single column. You can use 2col. Also plain vanilla. Select the third column from the 5 by 5 matrix with choose calls. Select the whole array and then column number is 3. Select the first and the fifth column from the row from the matrix with choose rows. Row number is first 1 and 5. And now also choose rows in combination with sequence from this array. Then now 3 rows from number 3 on. And you have everything solved. So here, advanced data, we should sort the market capitalization descending. Only select the market cap here. Sort index doesn't matter because it's only one. And descending, you should write in here -1 to have it descending. Everything right. And then sort the companies alphabetically by country and descending by market capitalization. So sort by company name, alphabetically by country. Alphabetically is here the default sort order, so could leave this out or write in ascending. I will leave this out. And then also descending by market capitalization, your market value -1, and it's done. So here, these are, as you see, Australian companies, then here Austrian companies, and so on and so on. So see, it's correctly sorted. The sales of companies beginning with A, with sum and dynamic arrays. So here sales multiplied with, not this, left from company name if this company name is A. You see everything is done here. So we calculate or multiply row by row the true false value of this function here with the sales and sum everything up then. Sales of companies beginning with A, if the country begins with U. So we use this formula here and then type in here. Also another open brackets left, oh sorry, made a mistake here, left of country equals U, close all the brackets, and you see it's also done. There are a lot of companies beginning with A, lot of sales of companies beginning with A from a country beginning with U, but you know them, so like Amazon or Apple or so on. Sales of companies from the US with a turnover of over 100 billion. So sales multiply with this should be United States multiplied with, what was the question? Turnover. So sales over 100 billion. Close all the brackets and you see it's done. So this was easy if you know dynamic arrays. So think of what are my true false values, so my 0 and 1, and with what do I want to multiply this with. Now we are coming to the lambdas. This time the bicolumn sum of this array. So easily type in bicol, then lambda A, sum of A, close all the brackets, and it's done. So it will hand over this column by column, and then here this will be summed up. Then by row, also this array lambda A sum. You could also name this differently, and then sum this up. So this will hand the lambda this row by row, and the lambda then with the sum function will sum this up for every row. So filter all the numbers larger than 20 and use the let function. So here A is our array. A is our array. Then T for to call the array, and then filter T if G is larger than 20. And you see it's done. So we hand out this array as an argument here. Then we make it a single column, and then we filter this column if the number is larger than 20. You could also do this like everything in once, but it's more structured with the let function. So I hope you've learned something. There will be following 2 other exercise videos on this channel soon. Hope to see you in the other videos. Bye.